Welcome to Walkin and Talkin. This is where I walk and talk. Get a little fresh air, exercise, clear my mind, let my thoughts flow. And at the end of the segment, I bust a little Chinese. So hang on to the end for the Chinese word of the day. All right, now, what I was thinking today is something that my granddad said to me a long time ago. And I used to play checkers with him when I was a little kid. And he would let me win, but I thought I was beating him most of the time. But if I would get to bragging and you know, like talking too much smack, then he'll put the smack down on me and just destroy me. But then he see I'm like about to cry or something like that, he'll let me win one last game. But when I was playing checkers with him, sometimes when he was playing me really hard, I'd be looking at the board for a long time trying to decide which piece I want to move. And he told me this phrase: study long, study wrong. Study long, study wrong. So basically, if you're spending too much time considering all the possibilities, which you should think some things through, but if you're just sitting on it, thinking, you're going to run yourself in circles. So sometimes you have to be spontaneous. You have to go with the flow. So you got to learn how to move like that. Make your moves, man. So study long, study wrong. That's something my granddad told me that I always remember. So I do study, but you have to study, but don't study too long. Don't sit on something too long, or you just sit there and you get yourself into like, I don't know the phrase I'm thinking of. You just run yourself in circles, and you can always think of an excuse. Maybe I shouldn't do this, or maybe that's better, or something. Make a mistake, it's fine. You just do it again, or you learn from it and move on to the next one. So don't sit on your ideas and your dreams and aspirations too long. You just gotta go for it sometimes. Even if you're not fully prepared, just go for it. Go for it. I didn't say quit your job now. Work on that dream on the side, okay? You can pay some bills with it. So don't just say, Mr. Mulletface, Funky Gemini, Will Avery told me to do this. No. Study long, study wrong, but study right, okay? All right, I'm gonna make it a little longer today. I've been doing some short sessions, so I'm gonna do a slightly longer session today. Another thing that my uncle told me is a story he told me a while ago, a long time ago when I was small. I remember the story to today. It's one of my most favorite stories he ever told me. It has 3 morals for this one story. It's a great story. It goes like this. You know how birds fly south for the winter when it's snowing and whatnot? Well, this one bird didn't want to fly south with all the other birds. The bird said, I'm just going to stay here and enjoy. You guys fly down there all you want. I'm going to hang out here by myself. So all his friends were trying to tell him, come on, you need to fly south. It's going to be cold soon. Nope, he wasn't hearing that. So they all flew south, okay? He was out there, all the remaining food, he was able to gorge on it, okay? He was so having a great time. But then it started to snow and it was getting cold. And he said, maybe this is a bad decision. Maybe I should have went with everybody. So I could try to catch up. So the bird started to fly south as fast as he could. But the snow and the ice got on his wings, and he fell down into a field of snow covered with snow and ice. And he was freezing. He was saying to himself, oh no, I'm going to die in this snow and ice. Such a bad decision. All alone here, I'm going to die so cold. Oh no, what am I going to do? And then a cow walked by the field, and the cow took a big dump on him. A big dump on him. And the bird said, oh no, this is horrible. I'm covered in all of this dump and it's stinky and smelly and I'm going to die alone, cold and freezing. But wait a minute. That dump started to warm him up, and the snow melted and ice melted off his wings, and he was feeling very happy. He was like, oh, this is great. I have a chance. This warmed me up and I'm so happy. He started chirping and singing and whatnot. And as he was chirping and singing, a cat heard, what's all this chirping? So a cat walked over to the dump, scraped the dump off the bird. The bird looked up. The cat ate the bird. That's the end of the story. Okay, this story has 3 morals. Moral number 1 is the person who dumps on you is not necessarily your enemy. They could be helping you out by dumping on you. So don't be too offended. That dump could be something positive. Number 2. The person who helps you out of dump may not necessarily be your friend. Someone who helps you out of dump may not necessarily be your friend. Remember that. And number 3, if you're in dump and you're happy, shut up. If you're in dump and you're happy, shut up. Alright, I would end it right now, but I need word of the day in Chinese. And what was I talking about? Word of the day in Chinese. Deng Yisha, Deng Yisha. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Word of the day in Chinese is story. 故事. I probably got my tones wrong in there, but 故事. If you know a good story, let me know. 知道一个很好的故事，告诉我在 comments below. 故事. I like a good story. Alright, I'm out. Peace.